What's up, guys? Raymond here, also known as Ray Vision, and check it out. Today, well, we are playing some Forza Horizon 2. Now, this is going to be a drift build, and it is going to be in the Porsche Cayman 2015 GTS. Now, this car is freaking ridiculous. You can already see that stuff is going off the graph. Well, wait until I finish upgrading, because this thing literally blows the graph apart. You cannot see any of the lines where they land. In other words, this car is pretty freaking ridiculous at drifting. Drifting this car, really tricky because of the amount of power it has. The wheel spin picks up really quickly, and so if you're not paying attention, you'll just spin out in half a second. Now, this is basically the drift build for this week. Be sure to leave your suggestions for future drift builds in the comments below, because without those, well, you know, I'm kind of don't know what to do. But I want to talk about something else. E3 is happening. Mainly, I say happened because the press conferences, most of them, were yesterday and early this morning. And I have to say, out of all the conferences, I was the most impressed with Sony's. Even though I don't own a PlayStation, all the stuff they showed me made me want to buy a PlayStation. The Microsoft press conference was okay. The HoloLens was cool. But apart from that, I don't feel like they did a very strong showing on other street things. Backwards compatibility was great, but I felt like they were missing a few things during the press conference. That is my personal opinion. EA, I don't know what the hell EA was doing during the press conference. I'm not a big soccer fan, and it's not the end of the world, whatever. But my point being is they brought Pele on stage, and they basically had like a 5-minute talk show with Ellen DeGeneres interview, whatever. Ellen wasn't there, I'm just making shit up, but they had an interview with them on stage. And I find this really annoying because E3 is all about the game. Yes, the game does include the soccer players, but I don't understand how the soccer player relates to the game. I either need to find a better way of communicating that across, or just not have Pele on stage. Yeah, it's great for all the super huge soccer fans, sure. Fans of the game that aren't necessarily fans of the player themselves, maybe they are just not interested, because what they want to see is the game. That's what you're trying to sell. You're not trying to sell. Maybe by selling the game, you're trying to sell Pele. I just don't think it came across as clearly as they hoped. So, really cool things that I'm really looking forward to. Need for Speed looked amazing. The graphics were really good. The camera, really weird. I don't understand why they have that weird camera system, but they do, and I really find it odd because it's so weird. I don't know what you guys think about it, but I just thought it was a really weird way to bring your camera work. Ubisoft had a pretty cool press conference. The Division looks awesome. Assassin's Creed, I want to get that. I want to get Dishonored 2, Battlefront 3. There's a bunch of lists of games. Mirror's Edge 2, I am really hyped. I was watching the Mirror's Edge 2 trailer and I was like, oh my gosh, I need this game now. I was freaking out when we got that reaction. That's when we knew we got something. And when they were showing off Battlefront 3 gameplay, I was just, oh my gosh. I was just like, oh, my dream has come true. I don't know what to do with myself. It was amazing. I was just freaking out for some of those games. I almost want to buy a PlayStation game though. I'm really looking forward to the new Batman game. It's an interesting trailer. I don't really get where it comes from, but because they're doing anything for Batman. It's coming out in a week, but it was for DLC exclusive to PlayStation, which sort of makes sense for trying to stuff. And that's the thing. Even though, from what I've been reading, apparently Microsoft actually has more exclusive titles than Sony in the upcoming year. I feel like Sony did a much better job of bringing everything across, because at the end of the press conference, I felt like Sony has way many more games than Microsoft this year. They're getting so much more stuff. And I'm not a Microsoft hater. I play Xbox. I don't own a PlayStation. But unfortunately, as much as it pains me to say, I have to tip my hat off to Sony. It really pisses me off because for some reason Battlefront 3 was running on PS4 and not PC, which is really pissing me off because I want it. If they have some exclusive bullshit content on PlayStation that's not on PC, I'm gonna start shooting people. I'm gonna be so rage mode. So that is basically the games I really want to get, because I can't wait for Mirror's Edge 2. I played the original Mirror's Edge. I freaking love it. It's probably one of my favorite games. It's such a cool game, and the fact that they're sort of resetting the story, and it's really cool about how they're doing it. And Mirror's Edge itself, the original one, was concept, and the second one, I just saw the graphics and the gameplay. It looks really amazing, and I'm just so hyped. I cannot stop talking about it. It's going to be amazing. Probably what's going to end up happening in the next year is I'm going to start doing a Let's Play series, which is basically, because a lot of these games, like Sonic or Assassin's Creed, are story-based games, and so I'm probably going to end up doing campaign playthroughs on my YouTube channel, as well as the Forza and the Need for Speed stuff. When it comes to Forza and Need for Speed, apart from the trailers, we know tech specs and all that, but we haven't seen too much gameplay. Need for Speed, we've seen a lot more. Like I said, the channel is kind of weird. Customization is really awesome. Forza 6, we'll see how things go for that. So with that in mind, I want you guys to tell me, what is the game you're most looking forward to after seeing all these press conferences? What is the game you're most hyped, and which games are you going to buy? And also, what car you like in your press. So guys,